All right, we're back for round one. I have chosen to play first because I won the roll, and we are not going to mulligan this hand because it's probably the best hand we've seen yet today. This guy, he's probably going to be getting in there on turn 3, isn't he? Yeah, I think so. So anyway, I was talking about the new client. I actually think the new client, the way that it formats things is really good. I think it needs a bunch of subtle style tweaks in order to sort of permit the new format to breathe for a new user. It also just seems that certain things are unintuitive. I could have been more careful about this. Well, I can't attack into that. I could lunge it. That seems totally poor. I don't care if this deals 6 to me. That seems fine. He can lava spike me. Or I'm sorry, lava axe me. We'll just play this. Then what's he gonna do? Damn, we drew a rebel. I also could just kill it with a flaming sword. That seems worth it. I think that actually might be worth it, because then this thing stays on the Remosian Lieutenant. What I think is most likely is that he just lets this guy through. Yeah. So we could have done that even if we didn't have a flaming sword. We want the flyer to get out there. If we can prevent damage to ourselves too, that's also good. By him being afraid to attack, knowing his guy's worth less than our Nightwind Glider, he might just keep it back to prevent from taking a ton. But he doesn't, which is fine. But anyway, I think a set of like sort of different style decisions would help. It's currently very easy for me to tell what's going on and whose turn it is, but the way that it's horizontal, it is not at all intuitive to me. Maybe I'll get used to that. Maybe I'll change my mind. I don't think so, though. I think that the light brown on brown, there's too much brown, aren't enough color differentials to separate the different fields from one another. So that's my critique of the new client. It's not actually that I think it's just totally horrible and will never be good. I just think that there are certain somewhat severe problems with it that need to be resolved, and then I'll be pretty pleased with it. So the question is, do I get in the extra 1 damage here, or do I search for a rebel this turn? We can find like a Lawbringer, like a 2/2. Of course, we can do that with these. We can just cast a guy. We don't really have a good rebel chain to use. We could draw one of those, though, and then it would make this guy worse. I actually think probably dropping either the Fault Riders or the Locholith Grunt is better, just because they're better presences on the board and they allow me to attack for an additional 1. So that's the plan anyway. We're going to attack with both these guys. Yeah, take that. Look at this guy. Would you hire this horror? He's a mercenary. Hire this misshapen fiend. Hey, will you go scare a guy? He's wearing something that might be a beret, or it might be a Union soldier cap. And then we don't have any vendetta to bluff this time. What's this? Oh, that's too bad. So he used a crappy blue removal spell on our guy, which will turn out pretty effective against us, I think. He can get in for 3, that is fine. Okay, so we have 5. This turn we can drop a Fault Riders. I think I make the same play because this is just more effective than the 1/3 we would find with a Remosian Sergeant. So I get in there with these guys. I think we can win this race. And we'll drop this big gentleman. Pretty soon his Cloudskate's going to die. And then we've got a removal spell for something. We could also Flaming Sword, like EOT, just to pump a guy, depending on what the circumstance is. Oi. Okay, that's that thing that almost has Vigilance. Now we won't drop the Flaming Sword, obviously. That's interesting. When it becomes blocked, it deals the damage. Whenever this becomes blocked, you may have it deal damage equal to its power to target creature. So you can have it target the creature that blocks it. Yeah, before that creature. So it's got like first strike? That's crazy, I guess. Doesn't seem like it was originally intended to work that way, but, you know, whatever. He's going to know what our situation is and what we're up to with Flaming Sword Lunge. I actually think I'm going to get in there with everybody. I'm okay losing the Remosian Sergeant. I'm going to kill this with a Lunge then. I think that that's right. Because that's a dangerous creature. Especially at this point in the game, and this is gone. So we get in there with everybody. And then, well, if we get in there with everybody, he makes the decision to block the Remosian Lieutenant, sorry. That's okay. I think otherwise he doesn't block anything, and then I'm taking a bunch of beats in the air, and I'm willing to trade this and a removal spell for some damage to his dome. Oh, so he just doesn't block anything. That's also fine. He can go to 8. No problem with me. I don't think I have to worry about some kind of Black Wrath of God, so we'll drop this giant 6/6. Yep, that's gonna die, which is good. What's happening? Okay. So I guess this is going to be huge. 2/2. Other mercenary creatures, it doesn't even give itself. Yeah. Okay, so that's fine. We'll take this amount of damage. We'll take our turn. He's got a little bit of mana available. I'm going to want to wait to play this after combat because of the Scoria Cat, I think. So let's see. He's at 8 life. If he takes 2 off the Lunge, that's virtual 6. This has to be blocked. This has to be blocked. I think I just win? Because I can kill this, right? Yeah. And then he can only block one guy, which is obviously this. He's at 6. He just dies. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and lunge this right now and see if it resolves. Oh, it has 2 targets. That's worth noting. Okay, so there's a counter spell. Fine. I guess we got that out of the way. So now I no longer attack with the Remosian Lieutenant. Because it just gets eaten by this, right? And then this has to go back to his hand. No, but then this just kills it. If he blocks this. But he doesn't block that. So he's at 8 now. He blocks this with this guy. And then this deals... He could go to 2, blocking this, and this goes back to his hand. That seems so bad for him. I'm just going to attack with these 3, though. I actually don't think he will block here. And I'm very willing to sacrifice a land for this, I'll tell you that. Yeah. Okay. What's going on? This can go... What is happening? Select target? What do I want to just target himself? Yeah. That is what I want to do. And then this is going to return to its owner's hand. It's going to die first, I think. So we're going to float some mana in order to make this happen. I think we just murder this thing. Yeah, sure, we'll use that. And then it dies, and damage hasn't happened yet. That's kind of crazy, actually. Do we want to continue, or do I want to play this awful card? No, we'll just go ahead and continue. Okay. So, I'd go so far as to say I think things are looking up here. Wait, why did this... Oh my god. Okay, so this is just like a state-based effect. So playing that land was the worst decision ever. That's something to be careful about in the future. And now it's going to be harder to win this game. Okay, hopefully that never happens. Oh, another lunge? That's really humorous, actually. Does he have another counterspell? I guess we'll find out. No, he doesn't. So I think he's just dead here. We do have to attack with everybody, though, because I might have to play that Flaming Sword now. Because he's going to block here. Yeah. Alright, so we took that first game after an asinine Scoria Cat play. We do know that this card is insane in this matchup now. Let's see. Kieran Glider seems horrible. Didn't see any serious artifacts. He has a bunch of flyers. None of these things seem super exciting. It doesn't look like I have any good sideboard stuff against him anyway. The only cards I could consider boarding in are this one, which doesn't seem good, or maybe this one. To disrupt combat math, I don't think either of those is a good idea. We're just going to go ahead with this. Alright. Will we keep this hand? I think we will. We have lots of lands. Hang on, gotta wipe my hand on a paper towel, got a little wet. Oh man, first turn Mercenary. So I had to get new paper towels out because they were like in the utility closet and we were out in the kitchen. And I always wonder, like, so they've been sitting back in the utility closet, which I don't consider to be a particularly clean place, but now I'm using them to clean up the kitchen. Like, that's not good, right? Oh, cool. This thing, majorly off curve. I'm not going to play that Plains yet because it could be killed, I guess. I don't know. Oh, cool, another color. That creature is actually effective, I think. Yeah, and what's funny is that if I play this, the Rampart Crawler can get through it, which is one of the funnier things that could happen. I play it anyway, and I take the 1. Maybe he won't even notice, and that Rampart Crawler won't get in there. Oh, that's fine. I will lose a land. Man, serious tempo slowdown. Yes, the Rampart Crawler did not get in, which is awesome. And we have a Sword Dancer. That's pretty unexciting, and a Troubled Healer. What if we just get in there with the Troubled Healer? I mean, that seems wrong, right? This Human Pirate really bothered me. This thing. He just noticed what Crawler does. That's awesome. Okay, great. So another land. I think we get in there with the Troubled Healer this turn, probably. And I guess we lunge him out if he double blocks. Or we lose a land. I think he would just be willing to lose a land. I guess we Megiddo's Boon. Ugh. The whole thing is just... I can't believe I'm even thinking about those options. Yeah, worse things have happened. I guess I would Megiddo's Boon to kill 2 of his guys. But I think he's just going to take 1, in truth. And then I get to play a Sword Dancer blocker. I guess I could have hasted this guy in there. That seems wrong. Yeah, that's fine. Yep, have fun. This thing is going to end us before too long. We don't have any of the good... Oh, that thing is going to die. That thing is going to be lunged so quickly. I hope he doesn't foil my counterspell. Or foil my lunge. Cool. Okay, another land. So now we can give things -1, -0. Don't have any fears anymore, little men. Yeah, we're going to murder these things for sure. Hopefully that feels a little icky for him. I hope. Do we keep this Megiddo's Boon? I think we have to. I think it's better than playing it and dealing an extra point of damage here or there. He can get in there with a Rampart Crawler this turn. Let's see if he realizes it. Wow, up to 3 cards? Yeah, I'll do that. We'll take 3. Holy crap. That changes everything, kind of. Come on, is Rampart Crawler getting in there? Ah, damn. He noticed. That's fine. Yep. Okay, so there's an Indentured Djinn out. And this can be a 3/3 with Megiddo's Boon. That sucks. This could come down, and then I could attack with it. And that would at least threaten it. It would trade with this. It would just eat this. But I think I need to do something a little faster than that. Attacking or blocking creature. Okay, so I think if I attack with something like this, he would not block with the Indentured Djinn, but I could be wrong. We definitely play this first before the Scoria Cat. Hasting out a Scoria Cat is pretty good, but I actually think the right play here might be playing the Crossbow Infantry. And then the Nightwind Glider. And I think I just try to like sacrifice a million cards to deal with this awful thing. I can prevent damage to myself, like ad infinitum with this later. So no matter how sad that is, it's a possibility. So these two will get in. Ah, this did not get in. I guess because of this. So I'll take 4. That's fine. The hammer's gonna fall soon. I like saying things like that. Okay. Ugh. Unblockable. That's gonna be a problem. That's not gonna be fast enough for whatever. Whoa, did not necessarily want to play that mountain, but it just left. Okay. So we're going to get ready to kill his Indentured Djinn. And to do that, we need a Megiddo's Boon, which costs 2. Okay. That seems doable. Requires a little bit of finesse, of course. So that means 2 mana and a Crossbow Infantry. So what else do I want to cast? I think I just go ahead and cast this guy. And then we act like we're using Sword Dancer. I could give this guy haste right now and just play the Megiddo's Boom, but then I don't get to trick this out and trade it for the Nightwind Glider. Then it gets to just eat one of his guys. That's so bad. Or we have the option of let's just give it haste and attack with it. Yeah, that seems right. Okay, so it's just going to eat somebody. That's fine. You got it. Nothing looks suspicious here. Yep. What does he flip? An island. Lucky bastard. Is everybody coming in? What is this? Oh, man. That makes me real sad. Okay. Got nothing to do about that. That was my way of winning this game quickly, though. Okay, here's what's going to happen here. Do we take 7, go to 2, and then just kill this first? I don't think so. I think we off this guy, which involves a Megiddo's Boon. Yeah. Let's make this happen. All right. That's what we're doing. Now we're going to ping that thing. Yep, you got it. Ping this baby. And then we're going to sacrifice a land. Boop. And this should only deal 5 to me. Okay, so now things are looking pretty good with just this Rampart Crawler over here. And drawing white land is... actually drawing any land at this point is pretty good. His guy being unblockable just means I try to get in there for as much damage as possible. I should have played a creature first in order to haste it out there. That was an error that could actually cost me, in truth. I don't think I attack with this. But that was a serious mistake. Actually, no, because I can fetch out a Rebel, I guess. Even though this would be like the Rebel I'd want to look for. But I think that's, at this point, the better play. Yeah. That's fine. That can be unblockable. And he lost a removal spell that gains him life, which is good. Yuck. He's got this mercenary. That's okay. Okay. So we're going to have to sacrifice some lands to do something. This is going to find our 1/3 right now to block the Rampart Crawler. Yep. So we'll do that. No, we do not want to block with that guy. Ping that. We're going to be taking 4. I don't want to take 4. So let's target me and sacrifice. I think a mountain is still the right play at this point. Yep, so we go to 1, I guess. Yeah, because we prevent 2, take 5. I think that's okay. I could try to take 1 less. I don't think that matters. Because he's got a 3/3 unblockable. What? Wait, what? Oh. Yeah, okay, we'll prevent it caused by this guy. Oh god. Does that just mean we're going to time out? Wow, that's good right now. Okay, so he's at 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, plus lunge. I think we just win right here. Partially, I could have just easily lost. This guy doesn't have protection from red, does he? No. Okay, let's just get in there with everyone now. And we win. All right, we'll see you next round.